This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Two teams here fresh on week one victories. We can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
My whole career, only a few rappers. Lil Baby, Future, Travis, I Just Drink.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. This defense for the Bears, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
One of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Rodgers finding Watson for the Packers first. The Packers are 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the
He said, "Oh,
and look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business."
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
I feel like your calculations stupid a lot of I got the closest calculation in history. Your calculation, nigga, a lot of shit.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Everything. This nigga own everything. He had one of the greatest administrative publishing deals ever with the level of catalog he has. And that's why I'm going to compare him to niggas who drop more frequently than him. Listen, right? We ain't talking about his plug. We talking about you said you feel like niggas is making more money because
they'll try again from the 36 on second and 10.
Like, just trying to tell this.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that falls to the
how the fuck he undercut it?
A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now he
Whoa.
third down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week.
All
game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Bro, them niggas in the academy. We ain't talking about only catching that gas. No, until you get on that level,
throwing his Rodgers on third down. Got a man, it's Tunyon. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
That's the five.
So into their territory now. This is first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Rodgers to throw once more. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a
he's had
a good week of practice or something. They want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the rim. And he's gained 21 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Baby, from what I saw, did more tours, even though he did
terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
Baby chop, more projects, even though he don't.
Rodgers tapping his forward on the jet sweep. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Christian Watson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
If I see a rapper get $100 million off music, this is like a motherfucking.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Paris Hilton and what's the other like her little white friend like arguing about Lionel Richie.
And he'll just take a seat in the driver to get it to 25-yard line.
Like, come on, y'all are in there. Oh, yo, who really? Oh, yo, who really? Like, come on.
Fields and the Bears now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. This running game is so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
I'm not saying it. I'm just saying.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
Y'all fucking went to the outside. Bro, this game
midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 on the first.
An injury cost Montgomery 4 games early in the year, which kept him from repeating his 1,000-yard season from the previous one. He still reached over 800 yards and caught another 42 passes, and is firmly entrenched as the Bears' top backfield option for his 4th season.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41.
Any rapper that exists, let's just say.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Out every year. And I got a deal when I get 80 and the label get 20. And I drop every 2 years. Does that mean they got more money because they drop it more often than me? No, clearly not. So, it's my point. You calculate off of shit that you see. Oh, the shit you see don't matter. It's the quality that matters. It's the business behind. Depending on if your business structure, the only way.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Listen, this is where it goes into this. The nigga on his poster with the catalog he got right now. So we're not even equating the answer.
Back to throw. Fields. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
How about y'all motherfuckers collect our shit, because we make hits. And you're going about 10%.
Running with Montgomery from the pistol. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
8 yards to go on second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now
boom!
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
It's impeccable. Like, it should just be a little different. That's why I be like, niggas don't really
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Marathon's not a race. So a lot of shit be cool, but everything
now it's Fields.
we ever decided to do is always look at you and call that.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. Yeah, they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That is the nature of man. I could go all the way back to like shit, even when you got in the game and people were looking at it and they was talking about the whole shit with bankroll fresh, and it was like, yo, like people didn't care about the other situations or the other scenarios that led to that shit. I ain't gonna lie, rest in peace, we were like,
first and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Bro, give me off. Oh my God, bro. I kept trying to get off this nigga, bro. They would not let me get off him.
First down, it'll be 2nd and goal. They're mounting a nice drive.
I'm not gonna lose it.
They've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do
Yeah.
anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
Here's Fields on the sneak. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll run forward with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
But it's like, you as a cameraman, right? You know
L'Oreal Group, 22,500 household combination shades for greater inclusion.
See a sandwich from a drive-thru.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because division games have a little extra to them. I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Bro, he didn't even touch it. Bro, he didn't. I get it, I threw it, but he didn't even touch him. He's lost the ball. Shit.
And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big time read, big time play.
On play action, Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got it in, complete. Touchdown, Packers.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. How about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
I don't know that he envisioned it quite that well, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
I really didn't even remember that I did that until I seen that clip.
Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
I've seen people who have said shit that, you know what I mean, if Eagle didn't take control of them, they'd be like, nah, I was wrong, you know what, man, and I'm not standing on that.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The offense coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That's why that's why Curry was so important to me. That's why I did all that for my birthday.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
I like type shit. Being like a nigga with confidence, turn back type shit. So I feel like that's why we don't really see that a lot. Because niggas don't really make
now Fields.
Clear knee, clear knee.
Charles, there's something special about
Boy, how can you hear me? Got that bit.
And I think what we've seen, and I'm going to put it in about the last 5 years, maybe a little bit longer, coaches placing a bigger emphasis on ball drills, even for defensive linemen, because possession is so key. You get a chance to take one away, you want people comfortable with the football, and it paid off there. But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
And look at me just that, but again, I keep bringing up ego. Somebody might say something about you or say something about somebody you love, and once it's like, fuck you. It's like you don't even hear that person out, even if they trying to apologize. Like, how do you deal with that situation when you think you wrong? Right? Like, say they're not trying to listen to you, you just give it time. I just respect you.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
I know I'm wrong, and I tried. It's my heart. I reached out, and I know I got to understand and know what I did wrong.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man, Amari Rodgers, complete.
I respect
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. It's the Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it. But maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple of easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Fields. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be taken down before he gets this football outside of 30 to the 29. It's a pickup.
He just killed that shit.
First down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On play action, Fields. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Really went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
That bit fire.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Yeah, I gotta whoop his ass. Let me wait for the
now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers.
Oh,
flushed out right.
Go.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it.
I thought fucking old boy will keep coming.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
He must have hold the motherfucking shebang, you know?
To throw is Rodgers. He's got it. Touchdown. Fair touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to add on to their first half lead. Crosby connects on the extra point. And the lead opens up to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Pettis now from his
open up that window.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
Oh, that's my fault.
And this is where
Sorry, yeah. That's my fault, man. I don't know why I went to the inside.
Juwan Jackson, his first touchdown here in the new campaign. And the Bears get a bit closer.
Hey, let me make it slow, bro. You got some shit.
It'll cut the lead down to 15. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Jones has it over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down.
Green Bay need to get Aaron Rodgers some help at receiver, and they did so by picking Christian Watson 34th overall. That's the earliest they've taken a receiver since 2002. Watson has some NFL bloodlines as well. His dad, Tim, was also drafted by the Packers, and you know his father was very proud watching him pick up that first down there.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll get 34 yards there.
I would say just add that one to the total of big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
He'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. This is caught.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Dillon will score. Touchdown, Packers. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Off the option, here's Montgomery.
Montgomery hit, and the ball is loose. And the Packers pick it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
You remember in preseason?
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Here's Fields.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final done.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Throw left side, complete. That's Jones.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws.
He running around
Let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you, and that time they were on guard. Incomplete.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Rodgers now on first down. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run here with Dillon. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Now this one thrown away. Will we see a flag? No. I'll say there was a receiver nearby. Pretty generous call, but either way, it's fourth down. Rodgers now. A final shot before break. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Fields on first down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
Dominique Robinson in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a play fake. Rodgers. That's Tunyon bringing in the quick throw. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Touchdown, Packers! Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Play action. It's Fields.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete.
How he get burnt? He got 97 speed. Like, what the fuck is he doing? He didn't play action.
Misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the...
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Quay Walker.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Extra point try now for Crosby. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taking it about the 1.
Well, that's all
Good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Another try after the first down sack. Fields over the middle, complete. It's Johnson.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on third down, Fields. And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here we go on fourth down. Fields.
Jair, what are you doing? I said put it outside this nigga, and then he running like
Heck of a start to this season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up. They'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's first and 10. Now it's Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Rodgers now to throw.
Bro,
Finds his receiver, Watson.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. They'll go with Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tunyon, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Crosby connects on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Pettis now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
Rodgers going to throw. He finds Watson complete. That's a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson.
His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game.
And the Packers are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Crosby with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
To throw is Fields.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Fields now to throw.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Down. Fields has to have this one. There's Chris Olave. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert.
That's like one of his go-to plays right
No
there.
reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. This one swung out to Montgomery.
And they'll get this down to the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Going up the gun, Montgomery.
Come on.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now the point after try for Santos. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've
Boy,
scored
they
consecutive
boy, his ass is
possessions,
a wide receiver,
drives, and
boy.
I'm sure that they would like to
His
keep
ass
that
not
streak
doing that
going
shit.
and continue
Like,
to
this
move it
is
on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Throwing is Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Fields going to keep it once more. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as...
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Okay, straight through the gap.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights.
Bro, they can fucking block. Like, I don't understand what's going on.
Let's
But I
close
can't
it
block.
out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Santos now to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers looking to throw. This is caught inside the 15.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.